We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco. The start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Donovan Solano. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
So coming to the plate, Steven Duggar. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-7 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Yastrzemski stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Fastball too high, ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Yastrzemski is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, 2-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, 2-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, as he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles, it's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
2-2, here it is. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Votto rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side left for Cincinnati. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Pablo Sandoval. No balls and a strike to count. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1-2.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Fouled off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Wilmer Flores comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-1 home. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Moustakas onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7. The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Jankowski will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half. Half of the second set to go, and up next, the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Posey's got it, and a good throw just beats him. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's the first pitch to him. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that misses. Ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Galvis is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 2-0 now. And the pitch. 2-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Buster Posey is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. Liner in there for a base hit. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Steven Duggar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
1-1 the count. He waits. Now the pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Tucker Barnhart. And a high strike there, 0-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
He's set, and the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, ball 1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Duggar's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, Hunter Pence.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Reds have elected to challenge the previous play.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Hit to third. He's right there. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So strike. Heading forward now, Eugenio Suarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Brandon Crawford will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Number 42, Brandon Crawford.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Mike Moustakas swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, number 42.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aristides Aquino goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Freddie Galvis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The set and the 1-1.
Ball, that pitch was out.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Popped him up. Barnhart shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman. High chopper over to first. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Tucker Barnhart checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Barnhart, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count is 1-2 now. And he popped him up. Crawford into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Back to the top of the order now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. First pitch of the at-bat. To short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Yastrzemski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
The first baseman, Joey.
Swinging a looper to left. In comes Dickerson. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it, but then I watch him say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
From the stretch, Aristides Aquino is at the plate as he watches ball one.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now one more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
Good stop.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Hunter Pence. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
That's ball 2.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Nope.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Grounded back up the middle, and this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 4-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Donovan Solano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
In today's game, of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Duggar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4 runs here in this half inning. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly... Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Yastrzemski has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Travis Jankowski. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jesse Winker. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far. Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-1.
1 strike.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This should end the inning. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In now, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, Mike.
Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 42, Pedro. Whoa.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the... Reyes Maranta will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Digging in, Joey Votto. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Up with it there is Sandoval. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eugenio Suarez takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 1-2-3. In now, Brandon Crawford. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Aquino is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Giants leave. Tony Watson, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Watson has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Throw by Sandoval is in time. 1 away.
Now batting, number 42.
Stepping up now, Aristides Aquino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The Reds down to their last strike. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The catcher, Tucker.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kurt Casale will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Kurt.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Giants put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left.